Hi everybody, it's Kathy from Huckleberry Herbs and Art. I hope you're all doing great. The summer's coming to an end and I have to start school on Monday, but I wanted to share a few cards with you. As usual, many of the items that you'll see, you can find them at my little store, HuckleberryHerbs.com, and I do so appreciate the support. I don't have, a huge inventory, but I have many of the items that you'll see. So, this is the Heartfelt Creations Merry and Bright Little Reindeer and Sled. So I wanted to do a red, close to traditional colors piece. I actually did these with Arteza brushes, which I'm an affiliate for Arteza. Every little penny helps to try and pay for all the time that you invest in the store and in YouTube videos and all that stuff. So I'll leave the link if you've been looking for some water brushes. I do enjoy working with those, and as you can see, they work like markers. They colored my little deer in. The presents I decided to do as bright colors, and this is actually the Oh Holy Night paper rather than the Merry and Bright. I'll show you some different colors in just a moment with that one. And wishing you a wonderful Christmas. I put on the inside again, I matted a piece of paper from the Oh Holy Night, and I just chose, I doubt you can see it, but I chose to just glitter. I just used my art glitter fine tip needle and decorated not every single one of them, but using some of those pine needle type branches to just articulate where I would put some sparkle and the little poinsettia down here. And this "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" stamp actually came from the Winter's Eve collection, which was from last year, and I never got to play with it, so I've broken it out and I'm starting to use it as best I can. I did this on craft paper and again matted it and inked the edges. And this little mouse came from Gina Marie Designs, and you might have noticed when I opened it up, there's mice climbing on all the swirls inside. So fun, so cute. And then I wanted to go to a blue, so here's a blue version. Again, this was done with the Arteza water brush pens. I really like using them, and I'll show you something with a different medium in a moment. But now these were from the Snow-Kissed Spruce, again from last year. Sorry, that's raspberry in the background. And the spruce are beautiful. Now the newer collections come with spruces, pine cones, and all kinds of neat things. But these ones are larger, and I really did enjoy these so much. I had made a bunch of them, and I made some of them with embossed with sort of that chunky kind of embossing powder, and then some with traditional green. And then I popped up the reindeer as I did on the other card. The Merry Christmas, that actually came from, I've been using this a real lot, the Noel Sentiments, so that's brand new. And the sentiments, you'll see them quite often in my cards at the moment because they're coming in really handy. So on the inside of this one, and this is Oh Holy Night paper. I took the sky scenes where they have some of the Bethlehem skylines and the Holy Family and stuff, and I just took the top of the layout page and used it. And then this is the bottom of it where the images weren't. Tidings of Comfort and Joy. That's from a previous Heartfelt as well. So there's a nice blue one. I thought it was pretty cool, looking like the little deer is floating along the side and of the trees and stuff. And then I had to go pink, so I used that new, I don't think I have the die with me at the moment, but one of the new special dies. They have the lacy frames, and that there's 4 sets of different types of special dies. They're a little bit larger, and I used one of them, and the one that has the stitching doubled and this beautiful edging, just to make a layout in the background. And then I used another one of my spruces that I had with some glitter, turquoise, sort of turquoise colored, trees, and I used my chameleon pens for this. I hadn't used them in a while. Those are alcohol based, and I don't own Copics, and the chameleons are really the only alcohol markers I have, and they're a little more complicated to use. Those ones you have to tip to get the alcohol to blend, and here you can see I overdid it, but this was the first one that I did. And this right here, this die comes from the Noel ornament, and that's the top that you can put on that. And the sentiment, which is believe in the miracle of Christmas, again came from the Noel sentiments. So I just stamped that inside with some gold sparkle embossing powder, and on the inside a piece of the paper with one of the cutouts that came from the Merry and Bright. Lots of pinks and blues and pretty colors in that. And then it's been a really long time since I did shabby. I might have gone over the top, but I just had to do something a little shabby chic. This one again was done with the chameleons, and I got a little bit better. As you can see, I wanted to keep, this is a red chameleon, but when you tip it upside down and let the alcohol run in, it takes away from the pigment until, as you're using the chameleon marker, it starts to re-enter and engage with the paper in a darker tone. And I wanted to keep this all very light and pink. You can see that even the presents, and this is embossed. I did this one and the blue one are both embossed as far as the stamping and inking goes, which made it, of course, a lot easier to stay in the lines. You know how that goes. I wanted to keep it in more, very few tones, so I used the nude and came back with the lightest brown to just touch up the colors there, and I used only pinks and blues here. I have some fibers, and these lovely, they really do accent well. These lovely little pines, they come from the Merry and Bright accents, and there's dies that go along with that. And I don't even know if I showed yet the Merry Little Christmas that comes with the reindeer and the sled and the branches, and have yourself a Merry Little Christmas, which is what I showed on the last card that I had up on YouTube. So Merry Christmas again embossed in white, and I tattered up all my edges and inked and used some seam binding. He doesn't ring as well as he did before. I squished him into the fibers. Little pearls, some bling here and there, just sticking some lace and, you know, shabbying the whole thing up. And on the inside I used that larger sentiment, and this was just on a white cardstock. Okay, so that's my share. It's been a while since I could just dig in, and I don't know how long it'll be before I can. School is just so busy. Choir, I have a lot to do, being the conductor of a choir for a church as well, and I'm hoping I'll be able to squeeze in more time. I do have something special coming up. Oh my goodness, I hope you watch. There's an announcement coming up with a haul video. So I have a small craft haul video, and I'm going to make an announcement during that, and I hope you will stop by and see me. And thank you all for all your inspiration. It was fun this summer. I did get to pop around and watch some videos and enjoy all of your art, and I appreciate my subs and all the people who give me thumbs up. And don't forget to leave a comment. I love to hear from you. Alright, I don't know if I'll be back with a gardening video, but the cucumbers and the tomatoes and everything are rolling in on top of everything else. I hope you're having a pleasant and fruitful summer yourself. Thanks so much for spending a moment to look at my cards. I so appreciate it. Till next time, everybody, this is Kathy, and yes, I'm gonna put a little raspberry video up so you can see Sheepoo Raspberry and how she's growing. My little puppy's getting big. She's taking us for a ride, I'll tell you. Okay, so so many things I want to do. Let's see if I pull them off. Take care, everybody. Till next time, Kathy from HuckleberryHerbs and Art. God bless.